So, you know what it is, man. It's your boy Pharaoh Isaiah. You know how it goes, the mogul. You know what we're doing today. Today, we're going into talking about investing into your entrepreneur best friend. Why am I so valuable to somebody that is just doing what they're doing when they're doing it? This is why. Most people trade their time for money. They work a 9-to-5 job. Jobs keep people just over broke. Job, J-O-B, just over broke. Yes, that's what I'm here for. If you watch this video to the end, I'll show you exactly why I'm so valuable to any person I go in contact with, and how you could become the same thing, and how you investing into your entrepreneur best friend is going to help you. Entrepreneurs build systems, not shifts. We don't tell people to clock in, clock out. We build systems that say, hey, come along with us, run this method, and this is how you cash out, right? Do these things, follow along with what we're doing, whether that be trading, personal training, marketing, mindset, leads, sales, all kinds of things we do here. We have a whole ecosystem built and prepared that has taken me about 10 years to build out, just so I can help you guys, right? Became profitable with my business, taking my business to the next level, and now I'm ready to tell you why I'm so valuable to you. Workers clock in, paying bills, repeating. Entrepreneurs build money machines. We build money machines that grow. One sells time, the other creates income streams. I've created many income streams, selling CMOS, selling products, digital products, clothing, mindset, personal training, right? Inside my school community, all kinds of income that I've generated using this chart. I might just fill up the chart right here, and using that chart, starting from ground zero, where I had to make some fast money, hustling it out, and then I ended up making more money into other investments. Let's get into it. Entrepreneur sacrifice payouts out of pocket. So I've had to live as a minimalist. I had to narrow down every single thing I've done to have the life that I so desire. Now I can embody the presence of an entrepreneur. I can embody the presence of a wealthy mindset, the mogul that I am today, because I first off had to start sleeping on a couch for 4 months at my cousin's house in the middle of nowhere, in a different city, in a different place. Sacrifice 4 months just to go hard, get some work, take that money, invest it into something. Mind you, never had no car, never had no rent, nothing like that, but I did have to start helping out later along the lines, because then again I was sleeping on the couch in the middle of nowhere at my cousin's house, in a different city, different environment. That's the sacrifice I've personally made to then get to where I need to be right now. Smart moves, consistency always will get you there. Investing in a skill, sometimes thousands. I'll tell you how much thousands I spent later on in this video. But yes, invest into a skill that's gonna pay you forever. I know if I spend this much money, I'm gonna take it serious. And that's what I want you to do. Take it serious. So more times when I deal with salespeople, or when I'm dealing with some client, ask them, how much would make you want to do it? Right? And if they don't have that kind of money, yeah, we can always peel back the layers, but starting off big, we could always downsize later. The next thing, taking risk, no guaranteed paycheck. That's the sacrifice entrepreneurs take, because we don't have a guaranteed paycheck every week or every 2 weeks. We got to go hard every day, 24/7, 7 days a week, right? Someone can call me 3 o'clock in the morning and say, hey, yo, I need a tracksuit. Like, oh shoot, yo, I gotta get this guy a tracksuit. Or yo, can I wait till the morning? All right, yo, I'll get you in the morning. Next thing, learning things that can teach people later. It takes me time to have to sit down for 6 months to 9 months to learn a skill. Mind you, still have bills, still gotta eat, still gotta do all of these things. That's the sacrifice I'm making, right? That's the sacrifice I'm making to be able to teach someone else the skill. I had to sit down for 6 months to learn trading. I had to sit down for another 6 months to learn personal trading. I had to sit down for another 4 or 5 months just to understand how to sell. Right? That's the time I had to use. That's the skills I had to learn to actually be able to do what I'm doing today. The next thing, why investing in entrepreneurship, why investing into your entrepreneur friend matters. Why does it even matter? It matters. It really does, because now I'm an asset to you, right? You can look at me and say, hey, that's my future self. And that's the future that I want to invest in so that I'm able to live like an entrepreneur, have the freedom and the time that I want instead of spending money. Instead of spending my time for money, I can now use my money to free up my time. I can go on trips. I can do so many things differently. This is what it comes down to. Two minds work better than one. So you working and me working this, you can put those two together and make an agreement, build asset, build out infrastructure, build systems, right? Every month I'm getting a certain amount from you, and I'm gonna do it, use it to this, it's gonna create this, you're gonna make that, we can go from there. While you're working, they're building something you can benefit from. Of course, while you're at work, I'm creating your future. Right? I'm learning the skills that you need to better yourself, have more energy, have more vitality. I'm learning these things and I'm going along these things. Your support accelerates their system. So your support accelerates my system. Now I can do more dope shit, right? Because now I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 20,000 people to be able to go and do what I need to be doing. Now that now gives me the freedom to go do more great stuff, to go do more things, right? And help the system get better. Now I'm doing free giveaways. Now I'm doing just gifts and thanks and Christmas gifts and all kinds of stuff. I know we're around the Christmas season, which can help later support you. So, hey, yo, I need a couple bucks, or I just lost my job and this is da-da-da-da-da, boop, boop, boop. Yo, here, hold 3 stacks, no problem. I know when you get it, you'll pay me back. Or here's 3 stacks, hold this down. I know that, I'm in a better place right now. I'm able to help you out, until you get back on your feet, you're straight. You know what I mean? This works like a stock. Small investments early, big rewards later, right? Stocks go up and down, people invest in their future. That's what a stock is. You're gonna invest in your future. The stock could go up or down. Sometimes I might make a bad investment, but I always talk to my associates. We always have mindset meetings. We always talk business meetings. We have sales meetings inside of our school community. That's the next offer. Entrepreneurs operate the same way, right? You invest in someone who wants freedom for themselves and for you. So my freedom, obviously, you're watching me. I'm here. I'm not just some random thing out there. I'm an actual person we can speak to, contact, relate to, report if you need to, all kinds of stuff if you know me, right? I don't play that, right? I'm a real person. So entrepreneurs build the collective. They take risk. Workers don't have time or energy for. You might not have the time or energy to go all the way over here to go do this now, and then you have to go run over there and do this and set up this meeting and then go get this stuff done and do that. You might not have that time because you're at work. So while you have that time at work, I'm taking that same 8 hours to go do what I need to do, or go do something for you that's gonna put you in a better position for your future, right? I had to go learn from this person to go get this thing and put this together. Now I can show you while you were at work for 8 hours, right? So now we move on to, they build systems that could help many escape time from money circles. Yes, you're gonna be on that hamster wheel, and that's what we build. We build the systems to get you off of it, right? Or to continue doing it until you could actually get off of it. Because again, you could be working your job to pay your bills, and then you make enough money to say, hey, I don't really need this anymore. I could probably move on, right? That's not what they necessarily want. That's not what the Matrix really wants for you, right? But what we really are trying to do is if you find something suitable for you, that's advantageous to everybody, and it can work, then move on from your job to something that can pay your bills and make you extra money. Now you have some extra money to go do, maybe take a trip, maybe do this, maybe do that, right? Take some time off, They succeed early. Supporters, when they succeed, early supporters succeed. A successful entrepreneur friend is a permanent ally. If you know me, you know how I work, you know how I am, you know how genuine I can be, you know how good I can be to people, you know how bad I can be to people, right? I'm not one to be playing around. I take my business very serious. I only deal with serious inquiries, and I only deal with people that are serious about growth, right? It's a necessity. You stay the same, you stay stagnant, you have no other person to blame but yourself for staying the same. If you choose to grow, I've already done the hard work for you of learning the skills, investing the time, learning the knowledge, creating the assets, creating the systems for you to come in and thrive. So if you choose to stay the same, that's your choice, but don't ruin it for the next person. Backup plan and extra income. Your job's not stable. Your job can let you go tomorrow. Hey, sorry, I don't need you anymore, right? Maybe you're on the union and things are really slow at work. You're still out, you still got your job, but things are really slow. You're not getting as many shifts anymore. Now you can come in and replace it with the wealthy mindset ecosystem. Now you can come in and utilize your skills that you've learned with the wealthy mindset to trade, to get more in shape. You have more time to do more for yourself. You got more time to make more income streams. We have the systems, we have the methods. I can show you more about it and how to do so inside our school community. Systems and skills are stable. They stay with you. That's right. Your job might not be stable, but you learn the skill that you will know for life. So if I'm giving you some knowledge, you're going to be able to use that for the rest of your life. If I show you how to use the systems, you're going to know these systems for the rest of your life. Maybe you want to go on your own business venture, but you have it for life, right? It stays with you. Investing in your entrepreneur friend gives you backup streams, not just a favor. So now that I've showed you something, it's not like it's a favor you're doing me by investing into yourself. You're doing yourself a favor by also investing into yourself, but it's not just a favor. You have an entrepreneur friend that is basically your future self of what you want to do with your life, and the equivalent exchange to that is someone that's working 9 to 5, getting consistent paychecks, and they are not having the time and freedom to do what an entrepreneur would be able to do, right? It equals out, but at the same time, entrepreneurship is really the way to go, right? But it's not for everyone. Not everybody was made to be an entrepreneur. Some people are made to work for entrepreneurs and still make the amount of money they need to make and still become successful and be able to live the life they so desire, right? The next thing, investing in your entrepreneur friends. I said that one already. This is the one about 3,000. I spent 3,000 to learn a skill that makes over 10,000. That was high ticket sales, right? I spoke with a sales representative from that community, from that place, and they said, hey, they sold me on the idea, of course, and I wanted to take it serious. This is very important. I spent the money to take myself serious because I wanted to learn. So I wanted to say to myself, I'm going to spend this money because I'm going to take it serious. Not just because I'm giving you this money and I might not get what I want out of it, but just so I know I can take it serious, I'm going to invest this kind of money so that I know I'm going to sit here and learn what I need to learn, right? Because sometimes if I spent a little bit of money, oh man, it was just $50, I ain't really tripping about it. I'm not really taking it that serious. But $3,000, that's your month's earning, right? So maybe you might not be able to make that much money, but entrepreneurs can. And if I have that type of money, I'm paying that up front, right? So I learned a skill where I could close another sale. And the key to this is that the fact that I spent that money, that shows that I can make that kind of money. Because now the confidence that I had to spend that money is the confidence I have to receive that kind of money. This is very intentional, right? There's a very underlying thing when it comes to wealth. It's very spiritual, right? So at the same time, I spent that money, but I could be the same person, right? I learned the skill to become that same person that I bought the offer from. So now I could be the next person to say, hey, I'm gonna give you this high ticket sales offer for $3,000. All right, and then that's where it comes in. That's where things get interesting, because now I just made back my money and I have the skill for life. Sounds like a great deal to me, but you need the mindset to understand that. Get inside the school community. Many people can't afford that upfront. They can't. By investing you, some people can because they have the money, of course. But most people, let's say the masses, the 9-to-5 worker, they can't afford to spend that kind of money up front if they have bills and rent and all this other stuff, because the system is not designed that way. The system that the Matrix designed isn't for that, right? It's not for that. It's only enough to make you get by. It's only to keep you just over buck so you can keep the system running, right? Nothing wrong with keeping the system running, right? You're always servicing people. You're always pleasing God and servicing people. Any work you do, that's another hack, right? When you go to work, don't think about it, oh, I'm slaving away at work. No, you're servicing this business in order for you to make an income, to get by. So that's what the Matrix is. It's just enough to get you by, pay a little bills, maybe have enough for some activity later on. Maybe you want to go out for a drink, maybe you want to buy some clothes, maybe you want to do something, and then you have no money again, and you got to go back again on the hamster wheel. That's how it works. It's just enough money to get you going by that a lot of people can't afford. So that kind of initial investment doesn't come by easy. By investing in you, they get access to that skill without the big risk. You don't have to risk that much to get back in, right? Your sacrifice becomes their opportunity. Because I sacrificed the money to learn that, you have the opportunity to free yourself from that, to get on with it. You have the opportunity to free yourself from that, right? So I've already spent that money, right? I'm living like a minimalist back then, sleeping on my cousin's couch for 4 months, 5 months to get some money. That's the sacrifice I've made, right? To get uncomfortable being comfortable, right? Until I was comfortable being uncomfortable. Because now I understand the value that I have is much more valuable when it comes to what I'm trying to do, where we're trying to go, and how we're trying to build this thing out. Next thing, entrepreneur mindset versus employee mindset. Entrepreneurs are safe. They get a safe paycheck, right? Entrepreneurs create freedom. Again, the equivalent exchange. I'm gonna create freedom, but I don't have a safe paycheck. You don't have your freedom, but you always get a paycheck. This is how we put this thing together and we start making money. One works the machine, the other builds the machine. So you're working the machine, right? I built the machine. So now we put it together and we make money. How does that work? Because I'm a little bit confused about it. How that works is because when you're working on one machine, right? While you're over there working on the machine, right? You're working at work, you're working on the machine. I'm building the machine, which is another type of machine that's going to generate that income. The skill of trading, the skill of sales, the skill of personal training, the skill of running a business, how to sell, all kinds of things. So that's the skills that I've acquired within myself to help you get off the machine and create the freedom that you need and help me get a paycheck. I'm going to get a paycheck because now you're going to invest into your entrepreneur best friend. And then you're going to be having the freedom by learning the skill that's going to get you doing the same thing. Final message. Everything starts big with one person. Everything starts big with one person. Yes. One person change everything. Right? Somebody has a great idea, they go and expand on that idea, they get a couple of their friends together and they make it happen. I've done this when I was younger. I'm doing this when I'm older now, right? It's a bit more advanced now, right? But when I was younger, I was tying shoelaces. I always tell people this story. I was tying shoelaces for like $2 a shoe, right? $2 for the 2 shoes, right? Tying people's shoelaces and like designs and all this stuff. In like grade 4 or 3, I had a couple of my friends like, oh, what are you doing here? I'm like, oh, yo, I'm cashing out, making some money, right? People were paying me. I was going there and I was just tying up their laces and they're like, oh, hey, what are you doing here? Yeah, can we help? Yeah, sure. what could you do, right? I needed to know what that person could do. Hey, do you know how to trade? Do you not trade? Do you know how to do like the checkered board? Do you know how to do like the letters, like how I know? So I had to train people. I had to show them how to do the letter stuff. Somebody had to train me and show me how to do checkered board laces and stuff like that. That's when that stuff was cool. That's when it was in. Then I had the team, I had my friends with me. They invested into their entrepreneur friend to learn the skill. They learned the skill, they made money too, right? And the only way it got shut down, again, principal comes in and says, hey, you guys can do this, but not for profit, because we're making money, taking money away from the school, all kinds of stuff like that. Investing in entrepreneurs is investing in your future, time, and freedom. 100%. Wealthy mindset is build together, rise together, and eat together. Built out the infrastructure, come in, let's build together, make some money, we rise together, and then we eat together, right? Keeping this mindset, not everybody can eat with us, right? It takes a certain mindset, it takes a certain qualification, it takes a certain training, because the next video we're gonna get into next time is how to defeat the negativity of the world, the dogma, the intrusive thoughts, the things that are hindering people's growth, the mental blockages, and just the consistency over people's negativity. That's what we're gonna do in the next video. But for this video, we're gonna go in, and this is what it's like to invest into your entrepreneur best friend, or your entrepreneur friend best friend. Entrepreneur friend, get in at the ground level, right? Go to www.wealthymindset.ca. Check out some of our services, book a call with me, let's sit down, let's talk about it, and let's grow. But until next time, you can't live with any regrets, so don't you ever forget, it's Wealthy Mindset. See you guys in the next one.